Okay, so today we're going to be talking about cell organelles. So first to start off, we're just going to do a little bit of background. Um, there are two different types of cells, and these are prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. So on the left here, we have a prokaryotic cell. On the right, we have a eukaryotic animal cell. So prokaryotes have no internal membranes. They have circular or naked DNA, which means their DNA is not wrapped with histone proteins. Um, they have ribosomes, which are pretty small. They're mainly unicellular, and their cells are very small. Eukaryotes, on the other hand, are mainly multicellular. They have membrane-bound organelles. They have large ribosomes and are made up of larger cells in general, and they contain DNA, which is wrapped with histone proteins. So right here we just have a picture of a eukaryotic animal cell. So the first organelle we're going to look at is the nucleus. So the nucleus is the kind of the brain of the cell, and it controls cell activities, and it also contains DNA. So the nucleus is definitely one of the most important organelles in a cell, and prokaryotes do not have these. Next, we have the cytoplasm, and this is a jelly-like substance that is all over the cell, and it holds the organelles in place. Next, we have ribosomes, and these are studded along the rough ER or can be found free-floating in the cell, and this is going to help with protein production. Next, we have the mitochondria, and this is commonly known as the powerhouse of the cell because it provides energy for the cell, and this is the location of cellular respiration, which is the process that creates ATP, which is energy, so we can see why it's called that. Next, we have chloroplasts, and these are organelles that are located only in plant cells, and it's the location of photosynthesis. So chloroplasts allow plants to create their own food, and also provides them with that green color. The chlorophyll is located in chloroplasts. Next, we have vacuoles, and these are typically a sack of just open space, and it's used for storage. So it can be used for food storage, water, waste. In animal cells, we typically see numerous small vacuoles around the cell, but in plant cells, we're typically going to see one central large vacuole. Next, we have the cell membrane. So the cell membrane is a semi-permeable membrane, which means that certain materials are going to be let through while others will not be. And we know from our other lessons that the cell membrane is made up of phospholipids. So it's two layers of these phospholipids, and this is just going to protect the cell from any bad materials that could try to get through, and this is in both plant and animal cells. While the cell membrane is in both plant and animal cells, cell wall is only in plant cells, and this provides structure for the plant cells. So during cytokinesis in cell division, we know that for plant cells, the cell wall is going to develop, and this is how the cells are separated. And the rough ER is As we can see, there's little dots all over the rough ER, and those are ribosomes. And the rough ER is a system of membranes, and it allows to transport materials throughout the cell. So here we're just taking a look at plant and animal cells in general, and we can see a difference in the shapes as well. Typically, plant cells are more rectangular, while animal cells are more circular. So these are some review questions. Take about just 30 seconds to answer these. Okay, so which of the following is found only in plant cells? So this is going to be the cell wall. Remember, cell membrane is in both of them, but cell wall is only in plant cells. And which of the following is involved in the production of energy? And this is going to be the mitochondria, because remember, mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell, provides energy.